Okay, so we've had a lot of people ask like about numbers and stuff. So the thing is there's so many numbers when it comes to home building. So I kind of wanted to go over this home that we actually have under construction right now. I feel like this is probably be the best one to show because it's one that we're actually currently doing. Now the only problem is it's not like showing everything because we're still in the process of building it. I mean we're almost done, but not everything's paid, so the numbers aren't completely 100% accurate. But I think this is a really good example of what it looks like, especially like during the process, like what we're spending on things, whatnot. So um, this is how I keep track of everything. So down here is our payment log. I don't want to show that because that gives away a lot of secrets. Now that being said, this is like basically what it's costing me for every single item on the home. So from lot costs to insurance to bank fees to closing costs and realtor fees to HOA, water tap, septic, survey, engineering, like, and then obviously the whole build. So this includes literally everything. The budgeted cost, obviously, this is what we've budgeted that things are going to cost. This is what it's actually costing us. This is what we've actually spent so far on this particular build. And then this right here will show the difference. Once it gets to 75%, once the actual cost gets to 75% of the original cost, it starts to calculate the difference. So for instance, permitting, we are $3,300 over budget. You can see here. Now this actually will get about 3,000, I think $3,500 back from the HOA. That's a refundable deposit that you have to typically put down for the HOA. So we'll probably get some of that back. So I'll be able to take that back out of there. Um, Water tap fee, we were under budget by 250 bucks. Septic, we were under budget by $1,900. Surveying, we're over budget 500. So you can kind of get the picture here. So typically when you go throughout the build, pricing changes on everything. Every time, like when I build this house versus when I build the next house, the pricing's not going to be exactly the same. Think, lumber might be more, but AC might cost us less. So a lot of times it kind of averages out. But every time I build a house, I do budget a little bit higher. So like if I build this house for 125, and I would build the same house next, right after this one, I'll add a couple dollars to that just to be on the safe side because pricing overall generally just keeps climbing, right? So, um, but yeah, and you can see here, you can screenshot this and kind of see like what things, what I budget for things. Now this is for the home is 4,200 square foot living space. I think total square footage with all the porches and stuff like that is like 5,600 or 5,500 square foot. It's a really big house. And so this one we're budgeting about 125 a square foot when it's all said and done. So, and then this right here, this column here shows the percentage, right? So this is the percentage of each item starting from building permits and HOA. So I don't include lot costs, insurance, bank fees, or realtor fees in my uh, cost per square foot. Everything else I obviously include in my cost per square foot. So it starts here. So like permitting on this house is costing me 1.15% so far of the total cost that we've spent, not that what we're going to spend. So right now you can see we are. So right now it's showing that we're under budget about $1,100, which it like I said, not that's actually not accurate. I think we're actually over budget. Um, I think we're probably going to be about $10,000 over budget when it's all said and done. I'm almost positive. Um, uh, Basically, I think what's going on here is like I haven't spent. I think it's on electrical actually. Yeah, so electrical, it's showing that we're $6,000 under budget, but we're actually going to be probably $6,000 over budget. I still have to pay the electrician about 12 grand on this particular build. So this will go back up whenever I pay that guy. So this is my adjusted running total. So this is assuming that we're going to be, you know, $1,000 under budget. My sale price I have at right now at 1.15. I think we have the house listed for 1.2 or close to it. So if we take 1.15, we'll make $216,000 profit on this build. Um, but we could sell it for $20,000 less than that, and make 195. Or something might cost us more and we make less, or what have you. So, but we're looking good with the numbers. And then this is the total adjusted build only. So this is what we have spent on the house itself, not bank fees, realtor fees, closing costs, insurance, anything like that. This is just the build of the home. We've spent $463 has come out of our account um, to pay for this. Now, obviously, we're getting a construction loan. Like none of this money is my own money. I've borrowed money from private investors. I've used business credit, and then obviously the construction loan to pay for all this. So money coming into the account and out of the account is $463,000. The current cost per square foot is a dollar or $109 a square foot, which I predict that should be at about 125 when we're all said and done. Everybody's paid. Um, so this is kind of like this is numbers on a house that's going to sell for about 1.15, right? I think we're about 18% profit margin, which is a little lower than I'd like to see. I like to see around 20% or more. But pretty typically we see anywhere from 15 to 25%. Obviously, I'm on the lower end of that range, but we're still making good money. I'm happy with it. The private money investors are happy with it, so we're good there. But yeah, those are the numbers for this particular build, and that'll give you kind of an idea too. And then, like, for instance, like the people that I teach how to do this, like that are in our program, they'll get all this data. We have another sheet that basically will take the percentage costs of my last couple of builds, kind of like combined together. You can take those percentages, put the cost to build per square foot plus the square footage of the house, and it will basically give you an automatic budget that you can submit to the bank. So it's like it literally takes 2 seconds. You put some numbers in, and then it spits you out a complete budget that you can submit to the bank. So you don't have to sit there and go get a bunch of bids and stuff like that. Now you should get bids anyway, obviously, but if you're just trying to submit some stuff to the bank or get an idea of what things are going to cost, you can use that calculator there. But yeah, this I use Google Docs for everything, and this kind of like integrates with all my stuff. And basically, if for the guys that are in my program, I share all that with them, so they've got all that.